Happy Mother's Day, everyone. I thought I'd give another garden tour. I just finished shoveling probably 3.5 to 4 tons of mulch, and I'm doing the back to Eden method, which means I'm mulching pretty much all of my beds. So here are my beds. This will be the garden gate right here through this deer fence. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but it's a nylon fence. Underneath all of these are sheet mulched with this contractor's paper. It's basically just rolled up cardboard. So I unroll it, put the soil on, and then add up to 4 inches of mulch on top. Mulching is important because right here you can see this is all crumbly and dry. And then if I peel apart right here, this soil is wet and not dry at all. And it keeps it from getting too cold here too and freezing over. So when I plant, I'll just peel the mulch back like that and plant directly in these beds. In between the beds, I have composted 3-year-old wood chips. These will break down and break up my clay soil. So over time, as this breaks down, I'll get better and better garden soil. These posts I'm going to be using for tomatoes. Right now, I have this twine set up. The tomatoes will be balanced on them. I'm going to do a Florida weave. So, tomato will be here. It'll come up around, and then around, and then around. And hopefully they'll grow, 7 feet tall or so. 7 feet tall tomatoes. So these are 2 parallel beds with garden soil. I have my potatoes. The frost got to them, so I just mulched them over and peeled off all the spoiled leaves. Tonight it's actually going to frost again, so I'm going to put this cover over them. This is just a fleece material, specifically for gardens. These are my 1-year-old onions. Hopefully they'll go to seed this year, and I'll collect their seeds, so I'll have onion seeds for next year. This is mulched with compost and my worm castings. This is probably 1-month-old garlic. You can see all of it's kind of coming up pretty well, which I'm pretty excited about. And here's my root veg raised bed. Besides for this bok choy over here, and some onions, spring onions. I have carrots coming in, all on here, and turnips. This right here is mustard, and some beets, chaga beets. Right here is some carrots, a big line of carrots. A bunch more carrots coming up. Some turnips and beets right here. And then these are more carrots. The carrots I'm planting in succession of every 2 to 4 weeks. So as they come up, I'll have a constant stream of carrots every 2 weeks. And here's some more garlic. This is my salad greens bed over here. For these garden fabric, I actually basically stapled them on to this 2x2. Makes it easier to handle. This is my salad green bed. Right here we have Malabar spinach. We have lettuces, various different kinds. Some more bok choy, or that might be Chinese cabbage actually. Some leaf lettuce. This is some purple romaine. Some more spinach coming up along that border. Those are purple auroch. This is magenta Swiss chard. I'm going to plant more of this elsewhere. These are cabbages that are coming in, these guys. Let's see. In here we have salad mix. So these little guys are little baby salads coming up. That's clover. But that behind it is salad right there. I have some Lola leaf lettuce over here that you can't see yet. This is all just weeds. I have fennel coming up. And I think these little guys, I'm not sure if it's coming up yet or not. And then I have more salad mix over there. That is not yet up. This is my in-ground bed. This is my oldest bed. I completely mulched it over this year with a bunch of mulch. So I'm going to step over real quick. And here we have oregano. And coming over here, some cabbage. Some more cabbage. And then my one lonely pea that survived. And then this guy's coming up too. And then all along here, along this fence line down here, is more peas waiting to come up. I just planted them. Same with over there. I'm pretty excited to have a bunch of peas coming up. If they don't come up, I'm going to plant beans here. Over here, along this fence line, I'm pretty sure I'm going to plant my raspberries. I still have to think about that, because I might want them somewhere else. But for now, that's where they're going to go, I think. And this was all completely covered in weeds. I pulled up the weeds and sheet mulched it with wood chips. You can see they're really nice wood chips, because they're mostly already broken down. It almost looks like garden soil. But these are actually wood chips. And so if I dig down under them about 4 inches, there is that contractor's paper acting as a sheet mulch. So I'm not planning on planting into this section of the garden over here on the right this year. This will be a next year thing. However, I do think I'm going to try and grow mushrooms in these wood chips, so the space will not go to waste. And then over here, I'm planning on planting some tomatoes under this mulch. If I dig down a few inches, you can see it's a pretty nice garden soil. It's kind of hard to see in the sun. And again, these pieces of pine are breaking down really well. You can see the pine is basically turned into soil at this point. These are pine needles, not dirt. It's pretty incredible seeing them turn into soil. Alright, that is everything.